What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. Yes, this is my new YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. Hey, you'll be the first one to win something for free, F-R-E-E. So make sure you subscribe, hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hussle topic, King Hussle X1M, the Hussle family, King Hussle 2.0, Blachat Jones, Click Here to Laugh, and Hussle Nation Empire Productions. Those are all my YouTube channels, so subscribe and hit the all notification bell. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on all my videos, all 500 plus of these videos. Once you click the title, boom, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. I got a lot of fake IGs, I got a lot of fake Telegrams, I got a lot of fake YouTubes, I got a lot of fake social media platforms, period. And I don't want nobody to keep getting scammed, so please, all you gotta do is click the two links in the first two links is my official IG, King Hussle X1M, and my official backup, the real King Hussle X1M. Please pay attention to the spelling. I do not have two S's, three S's, four S's. I mean, I got two S's. It's not three S's. It's not four S's. It ain't no underscores. It ain't no two M's. It ain't spelled wrong or nothing. Nah, pay attention to the spelling. I'm not going to write you saying no yo or none of that like that. No, that is not me. So if any King Hussle page write y'all, report it and block it ASAP, because that is not me. If any King Hussle page write you saying some yo or you need to want to learn, do this, do that, that is not me. So don't be aware. Just because they talk about some $100, $200, that's a scam. That is not me. So please report and block any King Hussle page that is not the two links in the bottom. Any King Hussle page that write you, block and report. That is not me. Any King Hussle page that write you on YouTube, that's a YouTube channel out here called King Hussle Telegram, King Hussle X1M1. That's not me. It's a scam. Please block them pages. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only. I'm not telling anybody to go do anything, so let's get this thing started. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little story about a time my buddy got finessed out of $20,000, and he was, buying things. He was buying CCs from a vendor or whatever, and he wasn't buying CCs. He was buying dumps, right? He was buying dumps. So basically, I had this buddy, right, and he used to, dibble and dabble with the scamming, with the fraud game or whatever, and he used to deal with this guy, this vendor that he met off the dark web. And how did he meet him was he was on the dark web, he was on forums, because like I said, a lot of people meet a lot of different people through forums, and a lot of people, if you know the dark web, you're not supposed to go on the dark web to look for sites. People go on the dark web to look for forums to meet new people who actually are the ones who are creating these sites, who actually have the information that they need. And it could be any type of information, whatever, right? So he used to go on the dark web and go on these forums or whatever and meet different people who, dibble and dabble. They might sell this, they might sell that. It might be a vendor for this. Because like I said, the dark web, they sell a lot of different things. They sell drugs, guns, body parts, financial services and things like that. So he was meeting people who dealt with financial services. And the things that come with the financial services are CCs, CVVs, dumps, fools, pins, fake IDs, birth certificates, social security cards, information, a wide variety of different things, right? So, hold on, let me take a little break. So, boom. He met a couple people that he wanted to deal with directly, so he wanted to go on the dark web or send his Bitcoin to all the time. So he met this guy, and basically the guy would create dumps from with pins, and he'll pay him an X amount. He'll give him just a load of dumps and pins, right? So as time went on, he met him. You know how it goes. People try, they're like, all right, I'm not gonna start. Some people do. There's a lot of people out there that's thirsty, and they meet people and they get duped. Like they might say, all right, I met this guy off a forum on the dark web. He seemed legit or whatever. I'm gonna do business with him, so I'm gonna send my Bitcoin. He gonna send me this, and they get duped, right? So boom. So he met this guy. He was like, okay, you say you got this, you say you got that. Is it a way that we can meet up? Because this whole thing was like, all right, let me try to meet people that's close to me. So like, if they're at least 5 to 6 hours away, if I need to drive and get my product, I'm gonna get my product, because I don't really trust me sending some money and hoping that they send me my product. So if anything, I'm gonna go get my product, and whatever happens, happens. But I'm gonna be physically there to get my product instead of waiting, you know what I'm saying, to get just duped out, right? So boom. So he basically saying, I'd rather drive out there to get it than have him send my money. And you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather, you know what I mean? So boom. So I guess after a certain time, I'm talking with this person who had the dumps with the pins. They agreed to meet up at a certain location in a certain state that, you know what I'm saying, that was like 3 hours away. I think it was like, I forgot where it was, but they met up. And the first time, he actually had the dumps with the pins. And he was like, okay, before I even give you my money, because these could be blank cards or whatever, pick one of them cards out and let's go to a gas station. Let's go pull some money. So he pulled some money off to make sure there's money on there, right? Or check the balance on there, right? So he said, cool. So they went to a local little 24-hour gas station, went to the ATM. You put the ATM, it show you the balance of the card or whatever. It showed them the balance of the code card. And they're like, all right, cool. So boom, he brought some stuff to make sure they able to be used in stores. Cool. All right, these, you legit. Wow. All right. So I guess he paid him like $1,000 for like an X amount of cards, right? So he paid him the money, he got the cards, and boom, boom, boom. He did whatever he did with the cards. So he dealing with this person, right? For an X amount of time, he getting the money, boom, boom, boom. He getting, he keep every order, he get more cards. So the first time it was like 13 cards for $1,000. So each card he paid was like $100. He got like 30 free or something. So each card, each time he upped the, you know, the ante, because he got comfortable. So he's like, all right, I'm finna keep, you know what I'm saying, keep going, so boom, boom, boom. And he stopped looking for different people on these forums. He stopped going on the dark web. He said, all right, this is my guy. I'm dealing with him. I'm not gonna deal with nobody else. He found what he found, right? But I always tell people, the dark web is not a friendly place. And what I mean by it's not a friendly place, just because it might work today doesn't mean it's gonna work tomorrow. Just because the site is selling you things that might be on there today doesn't mean tomorrow is gonna be the exact same results. So you might get somebody that got some information on there that's real. But after a while, they say, you know what, I gained these people's trust, so I'm gonna put some fake stuff on there and I'm gonna make this free money and I'm gonna close the site, right? So it's a lot of fake, it's a lot of sites on the dark web. And a lot of people don't understand, a site might be real and it might end up fake. It might begin as a real site that's like, oh, they selling real information, and then they might just start putting stuff on there that's fake, and then they might close the site down and start a whole new site. That's how the dark web works. That's why I never gave people sites. That's why I never gave, you know what I'm saying? I never gave certain information, because at the end of the day, you gotta know what you're getting into. You gotta know what's going on. You gotta know how to really meet people and intertwine on the dark web, because like I said, it's not a safe place. It's not somewhere you could just go and be like, oh, let me find a site and buy this and buy that. No, it's a deadly place. You can get your information stole, your money stole, a whole lot of stuff, because at the end of the day, you don't know that person. There's nothing you can do to get your money back, point blank, period. So I always tell people, beware of that. Like, knowledge is power. Start learning certain things before you do it. And like I said, this is all educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not telling anybody to go do anything. I'm not telling anybody to go on the dark web and do anything, but this is what happens. This is the results of you going on the dark web and trusting people who you don't know. So back to the story. He started getting bigger orders, right? So boom. First time he did it, he said, all right, I'm finna try $10,000, right? I'm finna try a $10,000 order. I'm finna try to get, he told me he can give me 50 cards for $10,000, right? At first, he was telling me like he's skeptical. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a big order he's been dealing with for a long time, because anybody know nothing lasts forever, right? So you've been dealing with this person for X amount of time. You start to get this feeling like, all right, when is it, like, when is this gonna end? Is this what's going on, right? Because you gotta think about it, like, this is illegal, what that person is doing. And you can't just keep doing this forever, right? So he said, all right, I'm gonna put in this big order for for $10,000 for 50 cards. Boom, all right. He took the risk, they met up, he had the 50 cards for $10,000. And he made probably like $60,000 off the cards, maybe a little bit more. So boom, because he wasn't getting no petty card dumps. Like he was getting dumps as like at least $1,000 or more. $1,200, $1,100, $1,300. See, like it was never over $1,800. There was never over $1,800 on a dump, right? It was always, you know what I'm saying, around that ballpark. And it was never none under $800. So he got him or whatever, and he just spending the money, he buying this, he buying that, he not really investing in nothing. He just having a good time. He doing whatever he doing, he making the money, and you know what I'm saying? He living life. He buying cars, fancy condos, lofts, apartments, and luxury, expensive designer clothes and all that good stuff like that. Just spending money, right? You know, living life. So at a certain time, he showing me, he's like, man, yeah, I'll keep on. But I'm thinking like, man, it's been good, but I know like, okay, and I'm not no hater, but I know like nothing lasts forever. So what's really going on? He's like, man, he big headed, and I like, yeah, I'm finna try to spend $25,000. He told me he'll do me a plug. He said if I give him $25,000, $30,000, he can give me 100 cards. Boom, that's like $100,000 right there, 100 plus. But I'm like, man, it's just the way he's saying it, what he's telling me. I'm like, that don't even sound right. Like, so he telling me he got, you know what I'm saying? But you can't tell somebody nothing who been doing something that's been working for them, right? So I'm like, all right, you know, I already know, like, and I can't really tell you nothing because you've been doing this, but I don't think you should do it type stuff, right? He like, man, whatever, right? So boom. So I guess he set up the deal, and he went through with the deal. So, but this time he's so comfortable because he been getting all these cards, he been getting the money, he been using them. He's so comfortable with the day. He not even gonna check. He didn't even check. He just got the deal, made the money because he's so anxious to make this 100,000 plus with these cards, with these dumps. He ain't even worried about it because the previous transactions, all of them worked. He been making money, so he's like, all right, whatever. So he got the cards, he did the transaction. I think he paid him like $32,000 or something, right? Boom, man, he drove back. So, and he still had cards from the previous transaction. He probably had like 15, 20 cards left, so he didn't even bother with them cards ASAP. He still had the cards that he was dealing with, so he probably had $25,000, $30,000 worth of cards left from the last batch that was working, right? So he's still working with them cards whenever he's doing. So it's probably been like 2.5, 3 weeks before he even touched them cards that he just got. So he touching the cards. He called me like, bro. I'm like, what? He's like, bro, these cards not working. And I can hear it in his voice. He's sick. He like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? He like, oh, bro, he like, come over here. So I'm like, all right. So I go over there. And mind you, all the money that he been making, he was spending. So he probably had like $7,000, right? Like the money that he made from the previous cards, he was buying stuff, clothes, and he smoked weed and lean and all that other stuff, and food out to eat all night, and getting chicks and little girlfriends and kids, and you gotta spend the money here and there and paying rent like $2,500, $3,000, and you know what I'm saying? All this money is adding up. Like he getting it, but like you gotta pay it, you gotta spend it. You know what I'm saying? So he probably had like $7,000 left. The $20,000 or whatever that he had just made, I think he went to go. He did something. I think he went to go buy some teeth, like some. No, it wasn't no teeth. He said he was about to get some teeth. He did whatever. He spent the money. Like it was all gone, right? So he was really dependent on this $100,000 plus to like, all right, just gonna the little extras off the 100. I'm gonna use that to do what I need to do. I'm gonna use this, put the 100 up, so I'm gonna be back straight, right? Type stuff, right? So we get there. I get there. He like, bro, ain't none of these cards working. I've been calling, oh boy, the phone disconnected. There ain't even no number no more. I'm like, what? Like, huh? Cause I'm thinking like, bro, I'm confused. Like, bro, these cards been working the whole time, but I had that feeling. And I didn't jinx you or nothing, but I had that feeling. Like, bro, something was just too good about it. Like, dude was seeming a little bit, there was just something that just always seemed janky about the situation. So I'm like, he like, bro, ain't none of the cards working. And he only got $7,000 left to his name. He got rent to pay. He got order. He got 2 cars. One of them he financing. He paying like $2,500 a month on that. He got rent due. That's $2,500. That's $5,000 right there. He got all these like expenses that he just built up, and his source of income just stopped because he got duped and he just spent all his money. So I'm like, bro, see what I'm saying? Like, you can't really, first of all, when you start to get this money, whatever money that you're getting, if it's fast money, it's a lump sum, don't be so fast to spend it. You should be fast to try to find anything to invest in and save as much as possible. So once you save enough as possible that you need, you can start investing that money, and that can start making you passive income that you won't even have to, start dealing with certain things. If he would have started investing that money in the right things and start making passive income, starting businesses and things like that, even if he did that situation happen, he would have had passive income coming in that next month he would have made an X amount of money. Like, all right, the next month I'm gonna make enough money to pay my bills. I have at least $3,000 left over. Cause at the end of the day, as long as you pay your bills, you got your rent paid, you got your phone bill paid, you got anything paid that your first necessities that you need to be paid to live life, you good. And whatever after that is all profit. That's what people do. That you gotta think about it. Majority of the people in the world live paycheck to paycheck. They live, and that means by each paycheck they're paying bills, and they rarely have money left over to live. They rarely have money to get food. They rarely have money to get clothes. They rarely have money to do anything. They're living paycheck to paycheck. And that's why a lot of people, Americans in the world, struggle. But, it's just about what you know is about the knowledge. And he got duped out of them dumps, and he lost a lot of money. He lost $25,000 to $30,000. That was like his, you know what I'm saying? That was his. He would have had $25,000 to $30,000 if he would have stopped and said, all right, I ain't finna mess with him. I'm finna find somebody else. Or, I'm finna stop and go invest in something and go do this or do that. Like, he would have, it would have been a different situation if he would have put that money in the right place instead of getting big-headed and getting thirsty and just going for the juggler, and he got duped out. So that's the story of when my buddy got duped out of like $30,000, $32,000, trying to buy some dumps from a guy he met off the dark web. And like I said, never think if you go on the dark web and you meet somebody that is always going to be peaches and cream. Always understand the dark web is a vicious place. Always understand that the dark web is a violent place. It's scary. You can get your information stolen, your money stolen. A lot of things can happen. So beware before you want to try to go on the dark web. I'm not telling anybody to go on the dark web. There's some people that go on the dark web for entertainment purposes. It's a lot of people that just, want to see what's going on. There's a lot of people that want to try to buy some things. I don't know, but please beware. That's the story of my buddy losing his money, man. Shout out to all my Real Hustle Nation Empire fans. Shout out to all my Real Hustle Nation Empire supporters, because without y'all, none of this would be possible. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping videos. Y'all motivate me to even just keep dropping entertainment things for y'all, period. Because this is my channel. I want y'all to watch my channel like it's a TV show. The more y'all watch my channel, the more I produce content. And y'all my favorite supporters. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to my H&E family members. I see my real fans. Because like I said, I feel the takeoff about to come. I feel the blow up about to come. So when I blow up, I'm taking my real fans with me. So don't be just a fake friend. A fan, be a real supporter. Because like I said, I see you. When I take off, I'm taking y'all with me. I got more movies coming, more skits, more blogs, more entertainment for the fans. Make sure you go check me out on my first acting debut, Slap City. It's on YouTube right now. I got more mini movies coming. I got more music videos coming. Make sure y'all go follow and subscribe and hit the all notification bell right now. King Hussle X1M and King Hussle Topic. That's where I'm gonna drop my mixtapes, my music, and my music videos. And like I said, go like and comment on Beverly Hills Scamming video right now, because you send me that screenshot that you liked, you comment, subscribe. I'm gonna send you a free shirt. I'm gonna give you a free Hack the Planet t-shirt. So don't miss out on that. Make sure y'all follow me on all my real social media platforms. Make sure you follow me on my real IGs. Only got 2 official King Hussle pages. That's King Hussle X1M and the real King Hussle X1M. That's my official backup. The links are in the description below. And y'all already know how to get down to any of these videos. I'll see y'all next video. Bankhead bounce. Peace.